Okay, let's go. We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Grant Factory workshop series. I'm James from the DoraHacks Ops team, and I'm super excited to be here for the third episode in the series. The Grant Factory Hackathon with Taiko is live now on DoraHacks, so check out the link in the comments for further details. But I'm going to hand over to the awesome Jorin to give us a quick overview of the hackathon, and then we'll hand over to Swarnabha for the workshop. Over to you, Jorin.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much, James and DoraHacks team, for supporting us and helping us run this hackathon. I'm super excited to be here for another exciting workshop session. We're going to get really deep and technical today with Swarnabha from the Taiko Labs team, and we're going to build something very practical for any type of business, whether it's a Web3 business or even a Web2 business. We all need a payroll kind of system, and Swarnabha is going to take us through a project built on Taiko that does just that. But before we dive into that, in case this is your first time hearing about us, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what the Grant Factory is. It's essentially a add-on to the front end of our big grants program at Taiko. We want to support long-lasting projects in the space. We want to give you guys all the technical support, the entrepreneurial support, as well as the grant writing support to set you guys up for successful projects moving forward beyond the hackathon. So you're going to be able to win some great cash prizes through deploying your project on Taiko, submitting your grant proposal, and getting a prize from the hackathon. But that also, in order to qualify for that, you need to have that grant piece that outlines what your plans are beyond the hackathon, and that will unlock additional funds for you to hit milestones 2, 4, and 6 months down the road. And yeah, like I said, the objective of these workshop sessions is to give you technical support, but also to highlight the areas in which that you need to also focus on in order to be successful long term, like the business and the community management and so forth. Yeah, so without any further delay, we're going to jump right into it, and I'm going to pass it over to Swarna.
Just quickly before we get going, I just want to say if anyone's got any comments or questions, ping them in the group chat in the comment section of whatever platform you're watching on, and we'll get them asked at the end to the team, and then we'll get them answered for you. Okay, yeah, over to you. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, hi guys, GM everyone. I guess I hope you all are doing very well. So, giving a quick round of intro. Myself, Swarna or Swarnabha, and I'm based out of India. And I'm the solution engineers at Taiko. I manage all the tech integrations, tech side of things, and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys will be there throughout this workshop. And yeah, I welcome you all, and I hope like we all learn through this, and there will be more throughout this month around for this kind of workshops where I'll be building some, uh, some cool, useful, and easy things on Taiko, where I will show how easy it is to build on top of Taiko. It's like as same as possible to how you build on Ethereum L1, and yeah, even how cheap it is to deploy a contract or anything on top of Taiko or build anything. We will be doing all the projects on mainnet. We won't be using testnet because it's similar in terms of cost. So yeah, no hindsight on that. So yeah, I think let's jump into this. So the giving context of what we are building or what we will be building in this workshop. So so the current payroll systems, right, for like a global company or a company based out where a lot of folks are based in different part of countries, the payroll system where a company pay the salaries or any sort of compensation to their employees is quite let's say quite cumbersome and difficult. There are current alternatives and there are things going on like deal.com or any other, but the thing is they take a charge from both like a user and the company both. Other than that, there's a decentralized centralization as well, because it's connected to your email. So once anytime if your email is compromised or anything, it may get hampered as well. And the system is sometimes not very intuitive as a new user. So I have come up with a payroll system. It's very simple. It's like a very MVP type of thing on top of Taiko, where I will be showing how I build it, and then we will be try to use it as well. So the major aim is just as a company, you can register yourself, and then as an employee, you can register yourself, and then uh, the company can pay salary, and you can claim as well. And it does not involve a lot of smart contract, just a simple smart contract. And yeah, it's on Taiko mainnet, and I'll be showing you how to do things. And yeah, like I guess let's jump straight into it. I'll be sharing my screen, and yeah, I think we'll be good to go. Uh, so I think my screen is visible. So yeah, as I said, this will be a very simple project. Not a lot of things to do in this. Very simple. You just write a one contract, and then uh, a basic prerequisite will be required, like JavaScript or TypeScript, whichever you are proficient. For the sake of beginners, I have done it on JavaScript. So yeah. So this is the flow of the uh, project we have built. So yeah, as an employer, a company, you will register your company, right? And this is just a payroll smart contract, which I will show you in later part of the call. And yeah, you can add your employees, and then you can log a particular salary for each employee, and you can remove an employee as well based on the things. The As an employee, as a worker, you can claim your compensation, and you can view your balance as well. So this is the whole flow. As I said, it was very intuitive and no much of rocket science here. It's something it's a very common flow. The feature is, yeah, it does not rely on any third party. As I said, it does not take any heavy fee, right? It just take the gas fees, right? And we all know, as Taiko is a based roll-up, we do sequencing in a decentralized manner. Gas fees is very, very, very less. So the fees also get decreased very drastically. So yeah, another aspect is very clear there. And yeah, once it is once a salary is set, and once I will show you throughout the contract or and the script, the salary will get automatically claimed as to your employee, and then you don't need to manage anything like you need to do manually every time. So this is the whole project layout. I have given made one folder for source, which contains all the scripts. This is the public containing all the assets, like the images or the graphics we'll be using. This is a simple React project. So if you go to package, so yeah, if you see the dependencies, it just uses library for the React library. I'm doing everything using React, like testing and all the things. And then it uses ethers. You can use Web3.js as well. And then for the like other sort of things, for the front end, basically I'm using React.js. So it's very uh, simple framework for beginners as well. You can use it in the hackathon for all the front end related things. So yeah, and yeah. So if you install all the dependencies using the command npm install, so it will install all the dependencies for you, and then you can get started. So yeah, it has installed all the things. And yeah, once we now go to the source code, now it so, yeah. Mm. So yeah, once you go to the source code, it contains all the scripts. So first one is for the components which will be used in the website, all the images, as I said, which are used, and then the pages, different pages. I will show you once we run it locally, and I've deployed for you as well on Voicel, and later on I will upload it on GitHub as well, so that you can take a look at the script, and then you can see if there is any thing you will be needing or as a help. And yeah, the smart contract, as I said, it just uses one smart contract, and we will be jumping straight into it right after I explain the structure. The style contain all the CSS. Basically, this is something which you guys will be aware, like just plain CSS. And the utils are just the related to the smart contract when you deployed the ABI and the networks. So I've done it on both Taiko mainnet and testnet as well. But yeah, here I've used Taiko mainnet. So if you guys want to use mainnet, you need to go to chainlist. And here you can just go Taiko, and yeah, it will give you both this is our mainnet and this is our Hecla testnet, so you can preferably use mainnet, so because it's really fast and into you know cheap on the gas side as well. So you just need to add on MetaMask, and currencies each same like Ethereum. So we are type 1 ZK EVM. So we follow everything related to all the architecture, philosophy, and everything how Ethereum is built like. And yeah, apart from this, uh, these are the utils, and this is the app, which app, when you install React, you will be aware it just give you automatically. And yeah, I think let's get straight into the smart contract. Uh, yeah, so I will. I think this is not anymore of use, and I will explain the smart contract. Let me zoom. Yeah. So this is the smart contract on which the whole project is based upon. If you see the payroll smart contract, this is the smart contract which I'll be discussing now, so which actually takes in account the employer and employee both. So yeah, so this is a simple, very simple smart contract, like using Solidity here for the smart contract, and this is the contract payroll. And yeah, this contains a few struct, which is the salary struct, which is the structure of the salary, which takes in the amount, the time when it needs to be sent, and the sender. The company struct, basically, as an employee, you will be requiring, so it will contain the list of array of, like, list of all the employees, and the salary history, like a particular person claims how much salary, right? So as an employee, this is the struct I'm using, employee struct. So this is, it takes into account your wallet and the salary you will be getting. And yeah, so for the companies, it is getting mapped like the company struct, and for the employees, it's getting like the salary struct is getting mapped to the employee history. And yeah, the first thing is to register the user. Basically, it will take into account your name, like it will fill basically the array. So yeah, this is the array. So basically the first step is to register as a user, right? So then the function is to add employee. So I've just created several functions, and that's the process to write a smart contract. You just create different functions, add step things, and yeah. So you as I will be adding an employee, which will take like few things into account. This will be, yeah, this will be a salary and the address, which is the wallet. So yeah, in the company which we have mapped here, it will add like in the array, so in the mapping. So in the employee list, it will push one element, which is the employee. and the salary, right? Which is here, like the wallet and the wallet address and the salary. So yeah, it's basically where you will receive your salary. And this is the add employee function. and and yeah, it's just filling the array. Then this is the change employee salary. For example, if there is any change in the salary or in any month, you are getting some extra compensation regarding any sort of things. So this will take a new salary and address again the employee, and yeah, so it will take like these things like the index and the length, basically the length of the company array on which in which we have the employee field. So it will go on a for loop and iterate and see if for the particular wallet address, like we have a wallet, right, for which we know we need to change the salary. If we find it, then we will be iterating it, the company list. So we will, from false we will change it to true, and we will put that particular index I. It's a simple for loop, and then we will break because we know for this particular employee only we need to change the salary, right? So we will break, and then so yeah, and then we will just, and if not, let's say we don't find the wallet address, so we will say like we did not find the employee. And if we found, like here, if this is true, so this will basically change the salary in the company array to new salary. So yeah, so now this function all changes the salary. And this is the function which actually removes employee, like basically if someone is not working anymore or someone is not there part of the company anymore. So it just, again, this is similar. So we go like, we take a, let's say, pointer which is currently false, and an index which basically, now we will again take a for loop from from the start to the end. We will iterate slowly, and see if we have found the wallet, we have found the employee basically which we need to remove. We will change again the found to true and the index, and yeah, again we will break out because we have found someone who we need to remove, right? And then we will delete it. So this will be the button to delete. And now this is very important because now that you have removed someone, so the array size will change to one shorter, right? So you need to do it, otherwise there will be overflow. And yeah, you need to pop out from the array, basically someone who you are removing, right? So this function basically remove your employee. And yeah, now that you have the functions to remove employee, change employee salary, you need to add. So these are just the flow, right? So if you see, you are first registering as a user, then you are adding employee, and then you you have already a fixed salary, right? When you are registering as a user, so as a user. So but if you want to change, you have the change function as well. And if you want to remove someone, you have the remove function as well. So this is just a payroll system, no much complexities here, and just one smart contract is used. And yeah, it is deployed on Taiko mainnet. So yeah, now that you have function to all the functions for the basic things, now you need to to pay the employee, you need a function, right? So this is a payable function. So it will calculate the total salary. So and yeah, if again it will just iterate through each of the person in the company array, which contains all the person who will be getting salary. Will be just paying that particular, it will just make a transfer employee salary, right? And then yeah, this is just and it will create take a block timestamp as well. for the record and for when it was paid, and then there is a function for calculate total salary as well, which is used here. So basically, it just returns the total salary. So basically, it's the total, and then it will just check how much is the amount the company should have, right? Like for accumulating every person salary into account, and then if let's say when this function is used here is like for so the company will add some amount, right? So which should always be greater than or equal to the amount of salary, total amount. So if it is no, then we have the edge case here as well. And then yeah, it what this function does is the calculate total salary. It just parse through the array and just add the salary, right? And then it returns the total. It just returns yeah. And then this function is to get the employee list, basically list of all the employees. So basically it again takes the length and then again parse through the array, basically, and then it just returns the list. So yeah, and then with this you can get the company transaction as well, basically all the like all the salary, basically the history for which you paid, so for the record. And then this is the employee transaction for all the employee, how much you paid and all those things. So this is the contract, very small and very simple contract. Now that we have understood the contract, we will move to the things like once you deploy the contract, you will get the ABI. So basically the interface which actually is used. So React JS or front end don't understand Solidity, right? So you need to give it in a feedable manner. The contract which is going to use. So the ABI is something which is which is understood by the front end, and yeah, it's just a JavaScript. So once you deploy, you get this ABI automatically, and you just copy paste it here, and yeah, it just all the things like all the functions like remove employee, register employee, and yeah, this is the network which I'm using, like the Taiko mainnet, and I've used Taiko testnet as well. But here I've been using Taiko mainnet. The currency is Ethereum, and yeah, this is just a file to shorten the address. You cannot. It's not used anywhere. So yeah. So now that we have understood the utils, the smart contract, so kind of the backend work is complete. Like we have moved to a phase now. We'll be just making the front end and interact it with, right. So the components are like the whole section I have distributed in several let's say parts, the whole page. So these are just the parts like the company. So these are just React. So React, components. You can do it like however you want. But yeah, I like to do it like I just like to divide things into different parts and then do. So this is the company. So the function company will take employee list, calculate total salary, remove, and yeah, pay employee and all those things. So yeah, these are the what we get from the ABI, and then it just takes into account the like the state which is in the beginning, and then it changes as per it, like so yeah. So it takes the contract balance, and address and all, salary, employee salary. For the employee page, it takes again contract balance, wallet balance. It's for the employee, the transaction name, and yeah, claim salary. And this is the salary page. It's again like um, it just uses the edge cases. Like if salary is less than zero, obviously the salary cannot be negative, right? So yeah, and if the salary is undefined, null, so it just gives an alert like please return a valid salary, because yeah, it's just edge cases, just in case. And yeah, this is the transaction page. Basically, again, it just takes the state and change as per the things, and these are just the different different CSS related things. Um, this is the wallet page which I will be showing you. It's just used for verifying. So so yeah, it will take wallet address, and if the name is null, or again you have not put it because name is mandatory, right? Undefined, then it uses employee not registered yet, and like so yeah. And then again this handles the salary, again the edge case, and yeah, this is the welcome page where you actually like the beginning of the thing. And yeah, these are the components. So this is basically just I'm using third web SDK for all the chains. It's like you can use anything, like it just fetches the chain ID, and then yeah, it just pops up to the wallet, right? And these are the contract addresses basically I've deployed. This will basically change when you know uh, like do when on your local. So this is the testnet on Hecla. This is on the Taiko mainnet, and yeah, this is on Sepolia Ethereum. So yeah. Uh, so this is the page, like basically we need to set the chain ID, like it should, when if it catches your wallet does not have Taiko mainnet or testnet, it will give an alert. And then if you don't have MetaMask, so this is just the, if you do a basic project like all this. And and yeah, these are the context, the pages, as I the, there's just a company page, the components. I've just tried to make it more modular for ease of understanding. So this just does not anything, just fetches the company page from the component which I explained. Similarly, the employee page also just takes the employee page. Um, Salary page also just takes the salary, and similarly,
Swarna, sorry to interrupt. Could you zoom in just a tiny bit? It's just a little bit, text is a little bit too small.
okay.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thanks.
So yeah, this is like these are the pages basically. So yeah, the component page is just this is just to ease of understanding. Basically, like I've created a different folder for every page we will be having, but it just takes into account the component, because if you do it from here, it will again take some extra effort. So the transaction page just take the transaction into account, and and yeah, the transaction page and the verify page. So these are the pages. I've already explained the smart contract. So yeah, the ABI is like just a second. So this is the ABI basically. It's a application binary interface. So it will take, or once you deploy, you will get this, and you just need to copy paste, and yeah, it just interacts with the front end. And yeah, I think we are like, this is the app where you see all the pages are just imported: company, employee, transaction, verify, and salary. And this just starts the app on a default, let's say, localhost. And yeah, uh, this is the index, like the yeah. So this is the structure of the project. This is the CSS. I have very basic CSS. Once I open, on localhost, you will understand. It's a very basic CSS. So yeah. So there is no end, so you can do it as much as possible. So the basic aim of this project is basically to give you an kickstart of how you can build a project like which takes some real use case, and then you can build on top of Taiko. So yeah, so this is the whole project now. I think when I do uh, PM run start, so it once you have, so first thing will be you will be getting an like the webpack is successfully compiled, and yeah, you can see it's on localhost 300. So now that I have not connected wallet, it will say no account found. So basically you need to make an connect your wallet, and yeah, if you don't have Taiko, you need to do it from here. So you need to connect your wallet. I have MetaMask, and in that I have Taiko already. So yeah. So this is the UI. I think I can zoom it up, right? So not very, not you can take testnet as well. So yeah. So you can switch based on your choice. I have given both the networks. Preferably, you can do it on mainnet. So yeah, it's a very simple UI. I've not kept it much, complex. So yeah, just says seamless financial service, and it's almost zero fees. So yeah, as an employee and as a company, you don't need to pay fees to anyone. It's just the gas fees. And yeah, as I said, first you need to register your company, and you can do it like so this. So you can just it will just there will be a transaction, and so yeah, and you can instead use mainnet. So if the company is still not registered, so or if you can claim your salary as well. So if I go to claim salary, it will say you are not an employee. So you need to obviously contact your employer. Basically, first you need to register as a your company, and see. So this is the so fees all around, and and yeah, after a while it will pick up. So yeah. Um, and if you go scan, it's spending, but yeah, it once it catches from the RPC. So yeah, it will be done. So yeah, this is the your wallet gets connected here. You can use any other wallet as well, and yeah, so and once your company is registered, so yeah, I already have one transaction, so I won't do another one. So yeah, our RPC is under a bit maintenance, so it's taking a bit of time, but yeah, so you can do it like this. And yeah, there is a lot of optimizations you can do around here, like there's if I go to you can optimize gases over here, like you can instead for loop, you can take a mapping as well, and there is like you can make more struct as well. So this is like mostly all around like the optimization which there is no end of. So yeah, so yeah, if it says now successfully registered the company, because yeah, our transaction is, yeah, it's done. So as an employee, you don't you have registered your company. Now now that you have registered your company, you can now just add the values, and yeah, once, just a second, yeah. um, I guess yeah, it's loading, but yeah. it will once you have this loaded, you can again just load get your company registered and then add all the employees and all those things, and yeah, it will show. For the sake, I've deployed it on Vercel as well. You can test it out here as well, and yeah, you can try your own hands as well. It's not very scalable at the moment because I've not considered much, but yeah, and yeah, you need to have Taiko, and if you're doing on testnet, you can easily have some faucet as well. So yeah, so this was more or less around the project I built. If you guys have any question, I guess you can ask. So yeah.
Amazing presentation and workshop, Swarna. Thank you so much. I think it was super practical and straightforward. Like, yeah, you showed like how we can build it right on mainnet, and like it was cheap enough and fast enough that testnet is can quickly be bypassed. But in the case that people do want to use testnet, what are some of the things to consider, like where to get some testnet ETH, where to get some testnet
Yeah.
Taiko, that sort of thing? Can you just
Yeah.
give us an idea?
Yeah. So on testnet, I think I will again share the screen and show it. So for testnet, as in my, I will again, by the way, upload it on GitHub as well, so that you guys can have it. So and test it out from your end as well. So for testnet, I have already given option here. You can do it and just switch the network, because here in the, yeah, if you have the as the dashboard as well. So you need to add employee. For a particular employee, you need to add a wallet address. For example, I take any particular, let's say, I create a just a test, right? And you can just add, and let's say salaries one ETH. So you can just add, and yeah, that's something very easy. So yeah, this is the whole, and for the sake of convenience, I have kept a hard code currently, so that we all know the salary gets credited at the end of month. So I have done it in a way like you will get it on 31st. But yeah, so yeah, it will give you successfully added this account for salary point 1 ETH. So yeah, it will again give, and then yeah, deposit. You can just deposit the payroll. So yeah. Coming to the point, if you want to get faucet, our docs contain a lot of ways to get faucet for test token. So it's not a big deal if you have, even if you use Gitcoin passport based on your reputation as well, you can get, and yeah, it's not a big deal on that end. So yeah.
Awesome. Nice. Something just popped into my head while you were showing that extra piece of your app. Is it looks like the primary currency is Ethereum for your salaries, but theoretically speaking, you could program it to
Yeah.
accept any kind of
Yeah.
token. um, I wonder if in the not so distant future, people will be working for NFTs. Would it be possible
Yeah.
to pay salaries in NFTs?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So the thing is, like, even I was wondering around, is like, yeah, I have kept it Ethereum, so it was kind of an MVP, but mostly you can add any number of tokens if anyone wants to grow on this project. Obviously, there is a lot of places of optimization, so anyone can just add different USDT, USDC, or a lot of tokens. Right, you just need to import it. That's it. And on Taiko, we have already deployed all these native tokens like USDC. So yeah, and in terms of NFTs, obviously, if anyone's working on for in return of NFT, it will be something new for me. But I think, yeah, you can just add it, and it will be. And again, just to give you a bit of alpha, the next workshop will be around that, something like NFT and gasless. It will I think that will be also something related to that. But yeah, you can just add it. But in terms of token, even I was thinking, if you have something like you are paying in Ethereum and the other person is receiving in USDC, this is also possible. You just need to create a pair, that's it. So yeah.
Nice. I think like also I've seen a couple projects like this where like it's a little bit more advanced, and you can get paid like per block. Like it's basically a streaming of funds. Like how much more kind of development would it go from something like you've built now to that, and would that also be possible and be able to be optimized for Taiko as well?
Yeah, so I think you just need to, like it's just on sake of functionality. Like if you remember in the JavaScript, I added block timestamp because I was taking into account the timestamp of on the block at which the employee got paid, right? So I think to grow on further of that, you just need to add account that into account the block number or things like that, or how you are paying. And in terms of Taiko, as we are a based roll up, you can just extract the info very easily. It won't be taking much of call. And in Ethereum, you do it, it's just same. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, what else? What other considerations? I know you wanted to keep it nice and light and straightforward, but like, what do you think like the next step kind of would be for you if you were to add additional features?
Yeah. So I think additional feature, I was pretty interested in this. So we have quite a lot of currently payroll systems, right? So I think the one way to attract more users is to incentivize. So basically, kind of, let's say you have a company, right? And you are as a founder, you have some founders friend as well. So I think we can add referral kind of thing where through your wallet address, and it will be unique. So through your wallet address, someone's logs in, or like in referral, they will get some incentive. And I was thinking to give some sort of incentives inside of some uh, some like ENS discounts, if you recharge through our payroll systems, like to bring more use cases in this existing payroll, like you can recharge your ENS, or let's say name service, basically Ethereum name service, and you can get some discounts or things like that. So yeah.
Nice. Very cool, Swarna. I really appreciate you taking the time to give us this workshop, and we're going to see a lot more of you. We've got another workshop coming up in 2 days on Friday, and then even 2 more down the line. I think we'll be having. So it's a pleasure to see what you've been working on, and I look forward to the workshops to come.
Yeah, pleasure, guys. I really enjoyed. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. And yeah, so that we'll be wrapping up this session now, and I'll just kick it back over to James to see if there's any last minute things you'd like to add as well.
Yeah, thanks, Swana. Thanks, Joran. Great workshop. Just a quick note, if you've got any questions, if you're watching this on catch up on YouTube afterwards, you can reach out to us, DoraHacks Official, on Telegram, or you can jump in the Discord, find the Taiko team. All the links are on the hackathon page on DoraHacks, so link to that is in the comments below. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you for the next workshop.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah.